Hey, welcome to Tuned Up. I'm Austin Ward.
And I'm Alex Ward. Today we're going to drink some drinks, talk some talk, and get tuned up with our guests, Chicago indie rock band Ancient Friends.
Shout out to Old Style for hooking up with some beer. And shout out to Jepson's Malort and Leatherby Fernet for making some damn good booze. Hey, what do you guys say? Should we get started here?
Yeah.
She draws a good card.
She draws a good card. Welcome back to Tuned Up with Ancient Friends. Fantastic song, guys. We're glad to have you here. You are our first guest on the debut episode of Tuned Up, Ancient Friends.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be
Take
trouble.
two. Fantastic song, guys. We're glad to have you here for the debut episode. We're gonna ask some questions, drink some drinks. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Tuned up. The whole idea behind this was just to play with friends. So the name does translate what the idea behind the whole music and just the experience of what we're playing is.
Oh.
I know, totally mind-blowing.
I always find it interesting to hear about bands' practice and rehearsal because that's a side of bands that you don't never really hear about. You just see bands.
Right.
For most fans, they see them at a show, and they just assume that the band is like fully formed on stage.
So in regards to practice beyond, like what's the vibe?
We take care of business.
And do you also
Yeah.
do you hang out? Do you drink? Do you have a good time? Do you
Yeah.
relax?
Yes.
Throw a couple
So
back?
that's where this comes into play. This is a Fernet and Coke.
So tell us
Fernet
about it.
and
We
Coke.
actually now we're all drinking the
This-
band
Is that
what
cocktail.
this
We
is?
asked
Yes, a little skål. Should we
Cheers.
Let's
We,
cheers. Skål.
we asked Ancient Friends to present a band cocktail, like a cocktail that they feel represents them or something they have in practice, their regular go-to.
This was introduced to, I think, all of us from Alan over here. Alan is quite the connoisseur of cocktails and liquors and introduced alcoholic.
Maybe this is a good time to talk about
So this is
Functional. He came to
This is
practice
what
one
that
day with the little flask of Leatherby Fernet, which, by the way, is Chicago-based Fernet, the best Fernet in the world. Unbelievable.
It's fantastic.
We have a whole bottle here right now, which is dangerous because
For now, it's
This
already
is gonna
halfway
be gone,
It's
but
already halfway gone.
it's almost there. You get a couple Mexican Cokes because you gotta have that cane in there.
Cane sugar.
Gotta have that cane. And Al, what do you normally do? A 2-to-1 ratio? I mean, that's
50-50, 2-1.
50-50, 2-1. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just the beauty of the marriage of those two is the sweet and the bitter.
The sweet and the bitter, a fine representation of ancient France when it comes to
Take one
their.
for that. That brings us to
Circle.
How do you
Yeah.
say it, Alan?
Right.
How do you say that in Swedish?
This is called a malert.
Mahler.
Malert.
Yes.
So this is also a Chicago local.
Distinctly Chicago
Very distinctly.
liqueur.
Yes.
Jepson's
Jepson's Malort. You guys remember the first Malort experience?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, distinctly.
Did you have the original stuff in Sweden, or did you?
No.
have this
I
version?
had this with you at the Hideout because for some reason we were there for a show, and you're like, "Oh, everybody drinks this because it's gross or whatever," and I drank it. I'm like, "This shit's amazing." And I was sitting there sipping them, and it was great.
That Swedish blood.
great.
man.
So I love it.
It was described to me from the bartender as waxy. So I don't know if I would. Yeah, but it's bitter. But I gotta say, as a whiskey guy, have tequila, vodka. It's definitely stands out. You know what I mean? So
I always describe it as bile. But in a good way, like, don't get me wrong, I will have my fair share of Malort, but every time I'm like, yeah, it's like I just kind of threw up a little bit in my mouth.
yeah,
But
And then everyone's
bitter.
like,
It's
but in a good way, it's like a good throw up. It's like a positive.
it's like you threw up clouds. In your mouth.
yeah, it's like a, but then I'm like, oh, I'll be all right.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
yes.
So
Well,
let's do it.
dudes, cheers.
All right.
Let's hear another tune.
You're bad.
Turned up.
Tell me, one day we will build a home. Acting a little strange, nothing this way since one day. I know. You see that there's nothing wrong. I can tell by your tone that there's something. I know. I hope today is gonna be the best day ever. I hope today we'd never be apart. You live forward, you know that you would never come back. I'll wait for you to come back home. You're acting a little strange. Been acting this way since one day. I know. You say that there's nothing wrong. I can tell by your tone that there's something. I know.
And we're back. All right, that was a great.
You can't do that. I'm not expecting to laugh. You guys didn't think about the giggle aspect of this whole thing.
Hey guys, and we're back. That was a great song. Hey, what was that song called, guys?
Strange Monday.
Strange Monday.
Another day song.
I hate Mondays.
I know.
You know what?
It does.
Let's do a shot to Mondays.
Here's
Cheers.
To Mondays.
Days.
Strange Mondays.
to Mondays and shit.
Ancient friends, old pals.
Good shot, you. Oh, God. We're going to try a little idea, a little segment we like to call Pop Quiz Hot Shot. We're going to throw a couple scenarios at you. Answer them truthfully, honestly, and as quickly as possible. Scenario. You just showed up at the show. I'm a promoter. I say, sorry guys, no guarantee on money, but I've got 2 drink tickets each. Bottom of the barrel well or draft beer.
Oh, the whiskey.
Yeah.
You're getting that
2
well
whiskeys?
Yeah.
What's your
absolutely.
well preference?
It's probably going to be a beam, let's be honest.
It's gonna be a bean.
Yeah.
A lot of bartenders are doing very old Bartons as their well whiskey. Mind you, it's about a $14 bottle. Tastes like banana bread.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go with 2 whiskeys.
Sounds
thank you.
delicious.
Alan?
Yeah, same.
Banana bread.
Say banana bread for
Bella,
sure.
what'd you get?
I'm gonna go 2 banana bread shots.
Shots.
Delicious.
You just went up a notch. You can get anything on the menu.
Oh.
What are you gonna get before you take the stage?
Oh.
Got it.
Al.
Leatherby.
Okay.
No doubt.
Good
No
promotion.
doubt.
I would do a Pappy 20-year.
Oh, come, where are you playing?
Top of the
Where are you playing?
top of the barrel, baby.
Fred, what venue you at?
Is if it's like 8, or is it like
You're gonna get Bloody Mary?
6:30? I might get a blood.
ticket for Bloody
I
Mary.
might have one Bloody Mary. No, I think I would do maybe an old fashioned with some rye. Just jump behind the bar and make it myself. Give me a Clamato with Bud Light.
Throwing one more at you.
Pop quiz.
Pop
hot
quiz
shots.
hot shot. You get a rider. Rider.
Anything you want, not just necessarily
Anything you
drinks.
want.
We're talking food.
Yeah, we're talking food. We're talking we'll edit that out. We're talking specific items. Anything you want. Food, drinks, puppies, if you want to pet a puppy beforehand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what would you like in your rider?
Those like warm napkins you get at Japanese restaurants.
Oh.
Correct answer.
Correct.
Well,
So
if
there's
you're
a-
going in the vein of comfort, I would go with a 30-minute massage
Okay.
and a bottle of whiskey.
What kind of whiskey?
What whiskey?
Pappy 20 or
Oh, for every 20-year, give me your $1,500. No.
Well, I'd like a little practice amp so I could plug in and warm up a little bit.
Practice this guy
he's-
before.
so he's
Total
being-
pro.
Yeah,
I
Wow, you're
mean, we call ourselves the total semi-pros.
You guys just finished up your show. It's 1:30 a.m. by the time you're loading out. You're heading home, but you got to make a pit stop. What's your fast food of choice going to be?
Number
Taco Burrito Express number 3, Ashland and North Avenue, the best burrito in the world. Open
your
late nights.
That's your late
I had
night.
it last night. I'll have it every night till the day I die.
and friendly service.
Let's say we're in Kansas City, for instance.
Okay.
We're coming
Oh.
back. We're on the highway. It's gonna be Taco Bell, guys.
Oh.
Late
I
night
know my
Taco
boy
Bell.
Mark over there
Yeah,
in the
you know
wing is
your boy Mark.
raising an arm up right now.
What would you get from Taco Bell?
Well, the cheesy gordita crunch is
Oh, that's
the
a
number
go-to.
one.
I mean, that's an
obviously.
obvious.
You can have one of those
Cop out,
and be
man.
good to go.
Yeah, but you're not gonna just get the one.
I would eat 6 hard shell tacos.
Mexican pizza for me.
Oh, good move.
Yes.
Good move.
Pop quiz hot shot.
Oh.
McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Go.
Ooh, easy.
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Correct answer.
Hands down.
Correct answer.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Starve?
So we're gonna wrap this interview up, but before we go, we're gonna have you guys do another song, but we're gonna mix it up. We like a cover song. I'm anxious to know what you guys worked up for us. We don't give it away yet, but
What was the? Why'd you guys choose this song?
Could you just, one more time?
So why'd you guys choose this cover song?
It's just, we knew that we were getting buzzed for this, so we wanted something that you had to play it sloppy for it to be good.
Perfect.
that is correct.
Can't wait to hear it. Thank you guys,
Cheers,
ancient
guys.
friends. Thanks
Let's
you
do
guys
it.
for being the first guests.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Getting tuned up.
Tuned up!
We need a little more light so I can read this. Just a little bit. No, it doesn't matter. I'll make up the lyrics.
to me. Those ancient friends, thank you for tuning in to Tuned Out. Thanks for watching Tuned Up with Ancient Friends. Our first guest. Guys, that was fantastic. What was that song you just played?
It'd
be great to do back and forth, like
Yeah,
endings. Take a shot, Austin.
I'm just gonna say, hey, thanks for watching, and then you take.
Simplify.
Simplify.
Hey, thanks
This
for
has
coming.
been Tuned Up. We want to thank
Yeah.
Ancient
Hey,
Friends.
right? Hey, welcome
Thanks
to
for
the
watching.
RJ and John.
Thanks for watching Tuned Up. These assholes are all tuned up. We want to thank Ancient Friends. Check us out again. Have a good one.
That was perfect!